Welcome back. It's the MPT Homie G and STRIVECast, everyone.
I'm Susie Cloutier, and welcome back to STRIVECast Season 3, Episode 50!
Yeah. All right. Well, Susie and Noel have introduced themselves. How about our sound and video engineer?
I am Ryan, the sound and video engineer.
All right. And our third host today, Mr. Jeff, would you like to introduce yourself? Okay. How about Whit? Would you like to introduce yourself? Oh, welcome. Welcome to the show.
Free to join us. Hi, I'm Whitney.
All right. Alex?
Hi, I'm Alex.
And I'm Pete. And I think we got a good show today, don't we, guys?
There we go. Yes, we do.
Okay. Susie's got some new headphones. She's rocking.
Yeah, Susie, your sound sounds so much better with those new microphones.
Thank you, girl.
All right. Noel, what are we gonna do today?
Oh, a lot of things.
Like what?
Like poetry. Ask Mr. Him if he's in for that. And the games with pine cones.
It is about pine cones.
And Kevin on the roof next week.
That's
Who's
right.
our guest today?
Emily, a different Emily.
Good. Oh yeah.
All right. So do we want to just get right into it?
Yes. Yes, we do. Yes. Let's do it. Let's do this.
Anthony Winslow.
And plus, Whit is very happy today.
Very happy every day. All right. How do we go to break?
Susie, take us to break.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the STRIVECast.
Yeah, you can go first.
Emily, what is it like to be a professional runner?
Yeah, thanks, Noel. So I am a professional runner for Adidas, and I live and train at high altitude in Flagstaff, so 7,000 feet above sea level, which means we're training with less oxygen, which helps us produce more red blood cells. So then when we come and race at sea level, we have all this extra energy, essentially. So what it's like to be a professional runner full-time is pretty challenging. You know, I train full-time 7 days a week, some days twice a day, running close to 95 miles a week. So lots of time on my feet. And I truly love it. I get to train, like I said, in Flagstaff, and I travel all over the country and the world competing for Adidas and myself. Right now I'm on a little bit of a break, but I just got back from a summer full of road racing, and my most recent race was in New Haven, Connecticut, which was the 20K championships.
Wow.
And I finished third there. So
Awesome.
US championships, you know, coming in top 3 is always great. And I look forward to training for the winter. I'll have a half marathon in December. So what it's like, hard work is the easiest way to put it, but a lot of fun.
Yeah, so guys.
Just listening to you list those things.
Yeah, so guys, 20K is running the beach to Beacon and then turning around and running back.
Oh yeah. Fortunately, Beach to Beacon didn't happen this year, but I got to run the Falmouth Road Race, and I finished second there.
Wow.
So a lot of second place finishes this summer. Was hoping to come away with a win, but you know, when you finish second, it makes you want to keep working, and I know my time will come. So yeah, it's been a really great summer overall.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Jeff, you're up next.
What is your average day like for you?
Okay,
Average
so
day,
on, yeah, my everyday schedule. So on a typical day, I will wake up around, it depends. Sometimes in the summer it gets a lot hotter here, so we have to train early in the morning. So I will wake up around 6 a.m. and have my breakfast, and then I'll do my first session. Sometimes we drive a bit, like 45 minutes to an hour to do our first workout. And that can take anywhere from 2 to 3 hours when you're doing your warm up, the workout, and your cool down. And then after that, I will have my, fuel for after I run. So a nice smoothie or a quick breakfast. And then I'll do a lifting session. And then I'll have an afternoon break and get a full meal and recover. And then in the afternoon, I'll go out for my second easy run, like 3 to 4 miles. And then come back and cook dinner, relax, do any type of rehab. Some days I have chiropractor appointment or massage to take care of my body. But on a typical day, that's kind of the AM and PM schedule, and typically maybe some type of self-care in the middle of the day.
wow.
Wow.
What is your favorite part of your job?
So my favorite part of my job is getting to meet all kinds of different people. Like I said, I travel all over the country and the world competing in these races. So yeah, for instance, the Falmouth Road Race is in Massachusetts, and for elite runners, same with Beach to Beacon, they put us with host families. So I get to stay with a family that lives in town or owns a house in town and spend a few days with their family, which is really cool. So I get to meet people in the community. So that's how they sometimes do that. Other times we're staying in hotels, but then we get to meet all the different race directors and athletes that come in. So it's really fun that's my favorite part, is meeting all kinds of people that I most of the time stay in touch with over the years.
When you go with a host family, do you go back to the same family multiple years?
So I'm still new to this, but a few athletes that, one of my friends, Diane, that's run Falmouth Road Race and Beach to Beacon many years, she has stayed with the same family for like the past 6 years because she's been in sport for so long. So I'm hoping to do the same. And most of the time, the same families do host over and over. So even if you don't get matched with them, you'll still get to see them when you come back the following years.
Very cool.
Yeah. So that's really fun.
Well, Jeff, I interrupted, but it's back to you, buddy.
Okay, thank you, Pete.
Okay.
What is the hardest part of your job?
So the hardest part of my job is probably just the hours and demand that it takes for my sport. Thankfully, I can train anywhere. So I did get to go home to Maine for a few weeks in between two of my races because they are both back east. But with that being said, when I'm home, I'm still having to go through my full routine. So it's really hard to plan in to go visit girlfriends or family and all that, because I have to make sure I still can keep up with my routine without letting it slack. But I try to do a good job of balancing time. And I know when I'm going to have a downtime, like right now, that's the time to see everyone. But that is the most challenging thing, because like the holidays are coming up, and that's around also peak season for a lot of races. So yes, you want to go home and see your family and enjoy the holidays, but you also have to remember second week of January is a big racing time. So that's the most challenging, is kind of making sure I'm at my peak fitness, but also my peak happiness, which means like seeing family and all that. So balancing the two can be challenging.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Noel?
Okay, what are you looking forward to the rest of 2021?
Yeah, so obviously this year has looked a little bit different for racing. I'm very thankful that overall in this calendar year, I was able to pretty much have a normal racing schedule. With that being said, we had to get COVID tested a lot, and a lot of the races were much smaller, but thankfully for my career, I was able to have a normal calendar year after 2020 and COVID and all that. So things are still a little bit different, and I can think they're continuing to be a little bit different as the year goes on. But I do have a few races left in 2021, and one of them is the U.S. Half Marathon Championships in North Carolina. So that will be early December, and I am hoping to run a great race and get a PR and end out 2021 on a high note. And then 2022 is a world's year. So as you know, the Olympics just happened in 2021. So very exciting for us as athletes, because now we have like back-to-back years for the next few years. So 2022 will be a world's year. Same with 2023, and then 2024 is Paris Olympics again. So now until 2024, it's so many opportunities and just a lot to look forward to.
Do you ever try the Boston Marathon?
So I have never run a marathon yet, and my sponsor Adidas is big with the Boston Marathon. So I'm hoping that if I get to choose what my first marathon is, I want to choose Boston. But if it's not my first marathon, I will run Boston eventually. So I don't know exactly the date yet or what year, but it's definitely a huge goal of mine, and I will 100% be running Boston one of these days. I'll keep you updated what year it is.
What's your favorite distance?
So right now, I would say the half marathon I've had my most success in, and ran a really, really big PR this year. But with that being said, I don't want to rush right up to the marathon. Making my goals pretty big for Paris 2024. I am aiming for the marathon, and that's my main event that I want to go for, which means I'll run in the marathon trials. But now until 2024, I just want to continue to develop myself. And when I do line up for my first marathon, be prepared going into it, and have a good experience with the first one. Awesome. Knowing that, in 2024, that making that Olympic team is my main goal. So, but not to rush anything.
Jeff?
What is one thing you wish everyone know about running?
Yeah, that's a good one. So I've thought about this quite a bit, actually. And I think the biggest thing is, where I'm at now isn't where I started. And it took a lot of years to get to the point I'm at now. And even running professionally, I had no idea that I was going to be able to make this my full-time career and make money and a living off of it. When I graduated college, I didn't have a sponsor, and I didn't have like an income through running, and I really had to almost hustle. I was nannying and training and seeing if I could get to the next level before I completely gave up on it. And then when I got to that next level is when I signed with an agent and got my first sponsor. So basically what I want people to know is it's not like I just was handed this great contract and was running great all the time. It was a lot of ups and downs for many years, going all the way back to high school with the sport. So it's not something that's been a smooth ride, and it's been kind of easy, and I've gotten to this point, but no, that's not the case at all. There's been a lot of challenges that come with it, and it's not a linear path up. There's been great years and bad years, and it's been a really big journey, and I'm happy where I'm at now, and I know that I'm going to continue to go up, but with that being said, there's going to be years probably that injury happens and all this stuff happens, so I have to be prepared for the ebbs and flows of the sport.
Well, that's a great answer. And now, guys, what's the time for?
The lightning round.
Yes.
Right. The lightning round is just a little quicker, but also sometimes a little more fun.
Okay.
And Jeff always kicks off the lightning round for us. So Jeff?
These are unrehearsed questions.
Yeah.
Love it.
Is your favorite flower?
Favorite flower?
Sunflower.
Okay. Noel?
Ooh, nice.
Okay. What if you were a board game? What kind of a board game do you like to paint?
Candyland.
Ooh, good
Good one.
All right.
Good one.
Susie, where are you?
I'm right here.
If you're gonna ask questions, you should come back to the camera.
Okay. Sorry. I'm here.
Yeah, you're up.
What?
You usually have yours written down. Do you have them?
No, I don't,
Okay.
Kate. But I can do it off the fly,
Okay.
which is sunflower or candy.
Those are two answers that she just gave.
Yeah, she's making her choose between the two.
Sometimes you ask about your favorite pet.
What is your favorite pet?
Yeah, so my first ever pet when I was a little girl was a striped tiger cat, and funny name, her name was Loomis. Not sure what that means or what it is.
Yes.
Loomis. No idea why, but that was my favorite pet.
All right. Jeff, back to you.
What is your favorite restaurant and why?
Ooh.
Okay, my favorite restaurant is called Lotus Lounge in Flagstaff, and it's a sushi restaurant, and because sushi is my favorite food.
Ooh, Jeff too.
Jeff's favorite food too.
Yeah.
You would love Lotus Lounge then.
Noel?
I did that because I like sushi too.
Okay.
And Noel, you got another lightning round?
Yes, I do. Okay. So, what is your favorite kind of a race?
My favorite kind of race? My favorite.
Like
Hmm?
your favorite kind of a running race?
Yes, I understand. Yeah, I get that. So road races are my favorite. So I prefer any type of road races with lots of hills over a flat track race. So a hilly road race is definitely my favorite kind of race.
Yeah.
What
Go ahead,
What?
Sue.
What is your favorite joke? What is your favorite joke?
Okay, you want me to tell you? I have to tell you it then.
We're ready.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Why couldn't wait, I gotta make sure I do this right now.
Yeah.
I got two, but this is one of them. Okay. Why couldn't the pirates play cards?
Oh yeah.
I don't know why.
You don't know why? Because the captain was sitting on the deck.
The captain.
I knew that.
Sitting on the deck of cards. There you go.
Good one. You got Susie with that one.
And before we let you go, Strive is actually holding our own 5K, which is virtual this year. But any tips for new and aspiring runners?
Of course, yeah. So, I mean, my best tip for a 5K road race is it's always going to feel fast at the beginning. So make sure you don't get in over your head and go out too fast that first 800 or mile, because there's a lot of race left. So make sure that you pace yourself and stay within yourself, and make sure you have a hard finishing kick and not to let that all your energy out in that first mile. So you got 2 miles to go after you hit mile 1. So save your energy.
I will.
Okay. Good.
Good tip.
Great.
A good tip.
Well, thank you very much, Emily, for your time today, and we really appreciate it, and we wish you the best of luck moving forward. Hope you'll keep in touch with us as you move through your own personal goals and race schedules.
Yes, of course. I will for sure. I'm very active on Instagram, and you have my email. So any type of newsletters or whatnot, you can just send my way.
Okay, that sounds great.
Awesome.
Thanks so much.
Awesome.
Jeff, you want to take us to break?
Yes, I'll do
We'll
that.
be right back.
We'll be right back.
STRIVECast is brought to you by
Central Main Power.
And we are sponsoring Kevin on the Woofers. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Thanks to Central Main Power for the sponsorship of Kevin on the Roof. Stay tuned next week for lots more about that exciting event. But we really thank Central Main Power for all their continued support of Strive. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank
Jeff, want to take us to break?
Yes, we'll be right back.
Susie's cute. Susie cute. Everyone likes Susie cute. Yeah.
Oh, if you're watching on our visual episode, a double chair spin from Susie to go with the new headset. All right.
That's
Susie,
right.
why don't we jump right in, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So what are we talking about today? I guess we should say.
Podcasts,
Right. And would you like me to give a score update?
Yes, Pete.
Yes, do.
Okay. All right. We've got in 6th place, but gaining quickly is Alex with 89. All right. Followed by, then it's a very close 4-way place here. We've got Wit at 97.5. Noel and Jeff are tied at 98. In 2nd place is Ryan with 99. And Susie, our first contestant, over 100 at 102.
Wow.
This is episode 50.
Wow.
So we've got episode 50, 51, and 52 left before we have a champion of Susie's Q's for season 3.
2 more weeks.
2 weeks after today. So here we go.
After
On Pine Cones.
today. On Pine Cones. Okay.
Anybody's
Here
ball
we
game.
go.
Yes, Pete.
Pine Cones carry seeds for new pine trees. Is that true?
All right. Is it true or false that pine cones carry seeds for new pine trees? As always, we start with the ladies. And Susie, it's your game. Would you like to go first?
I think it is true.
Okay. Susie goes true. Alex?
I'm gonna go with true as well.
All right. Whitney?
I'll stick with the ladies. Say true.
Ladies are all in at true. Jeff, what about you?
Pete, I'm gonna say true as well. Locked in completely.
Locked in completely. All right.
Yes.
We've got 4 trues. Noel?
True.
True. All right. And Ryan?
True.
All right. Everybody's true. Good job, you guys. We're off to a good start. That is true. Points for everybody. Susie?
Okay. Number 2. Pine cones and pine trees date to
Prehistoric?
prehistoric times. Thank you, BB.
You're welcome. All right. Is it true or false that pine cones and pine trees date back to prehistoric times?
I'm thinking it's
Oh, hold on. Hold that thought. It's guys first this time. Let's start
Right.
with Noel.
That's a tough one. Is that like doing the dinosaurs with the pine cones?
Could be prehistoric.
I go with false. on
Okay.
that one.
Noel's going false. Jeff.
Pete, I think this time I'm gonna do false. Same as Noel.
All right. Ryan.
False.
Okay. The guys are all at false. Let's start with Whitney Susan.
I'll say false.
All right. Alex.
I think true.
All right. And Susie.
I say true also.
All right. So we've got Alex and Susie at true. And guess what? They are correct.
Ooh.
It is true.
Yes.
They belong to a group of plants called gymnosperms and have been around for 200 million years.
Wow.
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 So did not know that. Okay. All right, question 3.
Okay, number 3. Pine cones close their seals in the summer and open them in the winter.
Okay. Is it true or false that pine cones close their scales in the summer and open them up in the winter? And we're back to the ladies. I think it's Alex's turn to go first.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with false.
Okay. Susie?
I'm going with Alex on this one. Is false.
Okay. Whitney?
Time I didn't go with the ladies and I got it wrong, so I'm gonna go with false this time.
Okay, the ladies are all in at false. I think it's time for Ryan.
False.
Okay. And Jeff?
Pete, I'm gonna go with true, locked in.
Ooh, Jeff out on an island with True and Noel.
And I go with false.
Okay, so everybody except Jeff has false. Jeff, I'm sorry to say, brother, that this one is false. It's actually the other way around. They close up to protect the seeds from the cold and animals that might try to eat them. When it's warm, they open up and release their seeds. So that one is false. So point for all the ladies and Noel and Ryan. All right, question 4.
Oh, is this a tricky one?
Nope. True or false?
Okay.
Susie?
Pine trees
Nope. Yep.
have
Sorry, my bad.
male and female cones. Is that true or false? I think it's false.
Okay, is it the lady? I think it's the guy's turn to go first, but that's okay. So this is a tricky one maybe that I said no a little too quickly. Pine trees have male and female cones. Is that true or false? Let's go to Noel.
Female and male pine cones?
Yes, is that true or false?
No. Zip doodah. False.
No, zip doodah false from Noel. All right, Ryan.
False.
Okay, no zip doodah for you, but just false. All right, and Jeff.
Pete, I'm gonna say true, locked in.
Ooh, Jeff goes true. Okay. All right. Whitney.
I feel like that could be true.
Okay. Susie.
I'm thinking with wait on this one. It is true.
All right. And Alex.
I like true too. True.
All right. So we've got Noel and Ryan at false. The remainder are true. And guys, that is actually true. The pine cones we notice are the female cones. The males are so small, you might not even notice them. The males release pollen. The males release pollen, which fertilizes the female seeds so they can grow. Sometimes both male and female pine cones are on the same tree.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. We are learning lots about pine cones today. So Noel, Susan, Whitney, and Alex get points. All right. Question 5. This one is not true or false,
Not
so listen closely.
False. Listen closely, girls.
And guys.
And me and everyone too.
Yep, here we go.
My friends in the whole world. How many pine cones grew on the Irish pine tree? A hint is a number between 1 and 100.
Okay, so this is not true or false. We're looking for a number between 1 and 100. The question is, how many pine cones grow on the average pine tree? So, like we've done in the past, if you get it exactly right, we'll give you 5 points. And then if nobody gets it exactly right, we'll go by the Price is Right rules for 2 points on this one. It's closest without going over. Okay, so we're looking for a number between 1 and 60. Between 1 and 100. And
Yeah.
you guys can get started. All right, Whitney, want to go?
I'm going to say 55.
Okay, excellent. Susie?
I'm go for 77.
Okay, 55, 77. Alex?
68.
Okay, 68. Jeff?
I think I'm gonna go with Whitney. 55.
55. Okay, Noel?
I'm gonna go with 85.
85. Okay, Ryan?
We'll go with 75.
Okay. Nobody has got it exactly. A couple people are pretty close. Do we want to go one more round?
Oh yes.
Yes.
One more round of
Oh
guesses?
yeah, Pete. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's go. We'll try to go in the same order again. Whitney.
I go 60.
Okay. Susie.
80.
All right. Alex.
70.
All right. Jeff.
90.
Okay. Noel.
98.
Ooh, okay. And Ryan.
I'll go with 67.
Okay. The correct number is 60. And I clearly almost blew it at the beginning. So points for Whitney. So she didn't get it the first time, so I think we give her the 2 points there instead of 5, if that works for everybody. My apologies for almost blowing that. So yeah. So Susie, you do your outro. I'll do the score.
Good job, Whit.
Okay.
Thank you, Susie.
You're welcome.
I like that you're welcome.
Have
Okay.
an outro song?
Yes, I do.
Let's hear it.
Susie Q's. Abby Rex, Susie Q's. I'm so happy for Whitney in my heart. Bam, what?
Okay. All right. Here we go for the scores. We've got Alex, 93, followed by Jeff with 100, Ryan and Noel with 101, followed by Whit at 102.5, 5-point day for Whitney, and then Susie at 106.
Wow.
Yes!
There's 2 weeks to play. That's the scores. So
Oh,
Jeff,
what
you
was
wanna
mine
take-
I got
again?
100, Pete.
you got 100 exactly, brother.
Yes.
What did I get, Peter?
101.
Okay.
All right, and I'll put them in the chat so you guys can see them. But
Please
right,
do.
Jeff, want to take us to break?
Yes, Pete. I will do that.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
We're back, and it's time for
Ask me, ask Jeffy.
Ask Jeffy Jeffy. All right. And here we go. Today's question is from Tim in Portland, who writes, "Dear Jeff, if you had to choose between friendship or a relationship, which would you choose and why?" Love the show, Tim in Portland. And Tim wrote to us at strivecast@pslstrive.org with his question. And if you'd like to send in yours, the correct Susie out, then please do. All right.
Yeah.
So Jeff, the floor is yours. All right. If you had to choose between friendship or a relationship, which would you choose and why?
I think I pick our friendship.
Okay.
Because I think and why it kind of helps me to to stay in touch with other people.
There you go. That's a good way to do it. All right. Noel, what are you saying? You're shaking your head.
No, I'll just talking to myself.
Oh, okay. Which would you choose? Do you choose friendship or a relationship?
I will go for friendship instead.
Noel has pivoted to the friendship. Might be, I don't know, something friend zone just happened there live on the STRIVEcast. All right, Susie, take it away. What do you think?
I'm thinking a relationship.
Ryan, what do you think? Friendship or
Relationship.
Okay. How come?
Well, I have a fiance that I love to spend time with.
There you go. Say no more. Perfect. All right, Alex or Whit, you want to chime in or are you good?
Can we say both? Both, like Noel said.
Neither or question, but you know, again, it's not ice cream, it's a question. But okay. All right. Anybody else want to say anything? Jeff, it's your segment. You get the last word. What? Anything else?
I would like to be in a relationship, but I think so far it's not working.
Well, I know you've had some in the past, so
Yeah, it just right now.
that's
I'm
right.
just in the field.
Play in the field. There you go.
Yeah,
All right, you heard it here first. So,
it's easy
that
where
is,
it takes me, Pete.
you're welcome. All right, Jeff, why don't you take us to break once again to get us out of this?
Yes, Pete. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. It's another Noah tree. Noah tree, Noah tree, Noah tree. Okay. If you have a Simon pie, if you don't get one in my eye, twinkle, twinkle, little bell, how I wonder how you will dream of clouds of wood up high, like a cherry, like a diamond in a cherry pie. The end.
Snaps for Noel.
Snaps for Nori.
Is that all?
It's like twinkle, twinkle, little star, but diamond in a cherry pie.
Instead of the sky.
If you don't get it in my eye.
You know what? You tend to bring up that phrase a lot. The
Yeah.
pie in the eye thing. Why is that? What does that mean?
It's it's like the opposite of pie.
What is? That's a good question. Very deep philosophical question. What is the opposite of pie? Cake?
I don't know.
Susie's losing it.
Yeah.
Susie liked that poem, Noel. You should dedicate it to her.
Yeah. That goes out for Susie something middle name Claudio.
No! I think I did that one too. Wit.
I don't think you can dedicate Noel's poem.
I love you, Pete.
Okay. All right. The wheels are falling off here, Noel. Please. Anything else?
I think I still love Wit. No matter what.
All right. Here we go. Noel, your segment is out of control. What are we going to do?
I know.
Maybe we should go to break.
Yep.
All right. Jeff, you want to take us to break? Yeah?
Yes, Pete, I will do that.
Okay, quick.
We'll be right back.
STRIVEcast is brought to you by
Jeff?
Listeners like you.
Listeners like who, Susie?
Michelle D.
Michelle Duranlo. Yay.
Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Michelle.
All right. Jeff, why don't you take us to break?
Okay, Pete. We'll be
We'll be
right back.
this is wrap it up time.
Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. Oh yeah, let's wrap it up.
Chicken salad with a little bit of ham and some veggies and nice bacon.
Chicken salad with a little ham and bacon.
I'm glad there's no
You can
tuna.
get from Joe's.
on it.
Interesting wrap. You got that?
You asked Joe to make it.
That's
I
right.
will go with the pork sandwich instead.
Pulled pork wrap. All right.
Ew.
Let's wrap it up, brother.
Wrap
Yep.
it up. Let's wrap it up. Oh yeah, let's
Wrap it up, 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 wrap it up.
All right. Well, special thanks to Emily Durgin
Busy Auguste.
for joining us today, and encourage you to continue to follow her running run for all of us.
Let's wrap it up.
Hey, okay. Not the song.
I think it must be time to wrap it up.
Yeah,
Special thanks to Emily, which is also a reminder about the Strive 5K, which is this weekend virtually, so you can do it whatever works for you. If you're not in Greater Portland, we can certainly ship your shirt and finisher's medal to you, as well as if you are in Greater Portland, come by tomorrow night, Wednesday the 15th from 6 to 8 at Strive. Drive-through packet pickup. Can't make it any easier than that. Come by anytime between 6 and 8. You can register there as well as pick up your packet. You can also register online. Go to our website, pslstrive.org, for all the details and to sign up today. Mr. Knoll, it's your show.
Can you do it blindfolded?
If you want to run it blindfolded, you can. We just don't try this at home. You might have to do an extra waiver for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I am coming in full day tomorrow, and I am going to get it tomorrow too, right?
I think so. If you sign up, yep. Okay. Anything else about the race? We encourage everybody to sign up. You can run it. You can walk it. Last year, we even had some people kayak it.
What about if you swim it?
You could swim it.
Bike
You can
it.
swim that far. Whatever works for you. You can bike it. That's another great way. Whatever works for you personally.
Yeah.
Oh, and plus there's another one for us who do is the bike in a race called the
Well, right now we're just concerned about our race, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a 5K.
yeah.
race.
All right. And then next week, starting on September 20th, is
Kevin on the roof.
that's right, Kevin on the roof. Oh, the roof where? Roof of who?
Of yours, Paul.
It's a car dealership.
That's right. It's Patriot Subaru, Route 1 in
Patriot.
Saco, Maine. So
Yeah.
come down and visit Alex and Whitney and I. And of course, Kevin, who will be on the roof starting at 10 a.m. on Monday. Grounds crew will be there during daylight hours. Kevin will be there until he raises $50,000. So
Buckaroos. Wow.
visit helpkevinhelpstrive.org for all the details, how you can get involved. We've got great raffles this year, great sponsors, including Central Maine Power, who we shouted out earlier in the show. And get involved, and we could really use your help. All the proceeds go directly right back to Strive. So, right.
All
Anything
right.
else, guys?
What about the prizes?
Lots of great prizes. Whit, you want to tell them what the raffle prizes are?
Sure, we have 4 great raffle prizes this year. We have a new gas grill from Lowe's. We have a brand new Apple iPad. We also have an Apple Watch. And then our 4th prize is $1,000 to send at Irving.
Whoa.
Whoa, I'm gonna begin an Apple Watch, baby.
Try to win the Apple Watch. We'll see. All right. So, guys, next week we'll be interviewing Kevin from Kevin on the Roof from
Yeah.
the roof. So
Like
that'll be
The roof is.
Like he
Good.
The He-Man of Kevin.
He is the He-Man. So. All right, guys. So if we don't have anything else, then I guess we'll see you next week.
We saw
Ryan?
the Strive auction coming next month.
Virtually.
Oh, yes,
right.
that's
Virtual
right.
Strive auction.
That's right,
Now
October 27th.
accepting items.
Mhm.
And last but not least, Ryan's reminded me the last couple of weeks.
The Strive is still hiring.
We are
Oh,
hiring. So if
Oh,
you're interested
oh.
in full-time or part-time work, come down and see us or send us an email. Noel?
What about artworks from Strive Studios?
We'll put
Like
some artwork in the auction.
the pink class and the art class was made.
Great idea.
Good idea.
That's right.
Good idea.
People could win some Noel Thompson original artwork.
And plus, I'm doing the fancy
spring.
bracelets.
Oh, nice. Bracelets. All right. Thank you, everybody. And
You're
thanks
welcome.
to Emily Durgin for joining us. And we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.